My name is Joel Vartanian. I work for Mirage Builders, and I am a field foreman, carpenter foreman. The day-to-day challenges, I love the fact that it's not just the same old, thing every day. It's I'm being challenged, and I'm being pushed to be the best I can be. So that's what I like. I chose the construction industry because I made babies at an early age and I needed to take care of them. That was the bottom line. I needed a good job with health benefits so I could provide for my family. The construction industry has a lot of opportunity, and if you're someone that likes to work with their hands, or you're a hands-on person, maybe you're somebody that likes to be in different areas and like to be challenged in different ways, that the construction, my field, is a perfect position to if you're that kind of person. So I wish more people knew that about my job and the opportunities that are available. Okay, I've been with Mirage Builders for 3 years. And what keeps me coming back is the incredible team I work with. These guys are awesome. And whatever question I have or whatever struggles I have, it's like a family. They just pick you up and they help you out whatever way you need help. So when I started working with Mirage, I came from another company that didn't have such a great safety culture, and the atmosphere wasn't a family one like it is now. And so when I got here, our safety director, he made sure that all my classes were up to date. Our safety director goes out to all the job sites on a weekly basis and really checks on all the different crews. And that's the first time that I've ever had a safety director check in with me on a weekly basis and ask me how job site conditions are, ask me how other workers are doing. And it just seems like this company has a safety culture that really cares. And that's something I appreciate, and something my family appreciates too. Different times in my life, I wanted to be different things, Going back as early as I can remember, I wanted to be a firefighter. I wanted to jump out of helicopters and save somebody from drowning or, whatnot. And then got a little older, a teenager, I wanted to be a rock star, and that didn't pan out. So then I tried various other things, and when I landed in construction, I knew I was home. Before I got into construction, I was working at a Chevron oil stop. I was changing oil in a car. And my wife was pregnant, and I knew that the job I had wouldn't sustain us. And so I had heard about the Carpenters Union, and I went down to the Civic Center in San Francisco, and the office was on the 14th floor, and I went all the way up there. And I asked the foreman for a job, and he looked at me and he said, you got a lot of balls coming up here with no safety shoes and hard hat or glasses looking for work. He said, get the hell out of my office. And so the next week, on my next day off from my job, I went down there with a pair of work boots, safety glasses, and a hard hat. And after about 2 or 3 times of telling me no, it was about the 4th time he gave me a shot. And he said, I'm gonna start you out as a pre-apprentice, and if you're lucky, and he repeated it, you'll become an apprentice. And I just was walking away going, I sure hope I'm lucky. So that's my story. My biggest advice is don't give up. Don't give up, just keep going. Make them fire you, but don't give up. My first day on the job, I didn't think I was going to be able to handle it. You know, I weighed $130, and my muscles weren't really conditioned for the job, and I didn't think I was going to be able to handle it. But I just didn't give up. I didn't give up. I said, I'm not going to quit, and you know, if they don't like me, they're going to fire me. And I just kept getting better and better and better, and next thing you know, here I am. I wake up in the morning, you know, just like everybody else, and brush my teeth and put on my clothes. And you know, I'm fortunate that my wife makes me a great lunch every day, and she has for years. And kiss her goodbye every day. I get to work, and that's when the switch comes on, and that's when I turn on the switch, and I'm ready to start my day. That's when the determination inside me, you know, just I have that drive to want to get the job done, you know. So it's like nothing can stop me once I'm at work. The characteristics that I believe that are needed for my position would be, for the first one to be honesty, and your boss, my office, has got to be able to trust me. So it's important that you're an honest person first and foremost, and that you're a trustworthy person. They're trusting you with a lot of money, and they're trusting you to get the job done. The second thing would probably be communication skills. I believe that, you know, with honesty and communication skills, you know, sky's the limit. You know, the older I get, the more I realize that, you know, don't be afraid to make a mistake, and don't be afraid to take chances. Memorable highlights and achievements for me are like a daily thing. Like I come home and I'm excited, you know, just over something stupid like getting that wall built and framed and hung today, or, you know, hey, we got this area completed, or, you know, my success has been built over a ton of little successes, I guess. So there's my day-to-day you know, challenges and whatnot are probably what I think of the most. The habits to avoid in construction, I would say, is laziness, being complacent, not being safe, and your attendance. If you don't make it to work, that's probably the biggest thing. I'm very analytical, so I see the trees and not so much the forest. So I'm very detail oriented. You can pack me with a lot of details, and I thrive on that kind of stuff. So I would say that would be, you know, something that I'm very good at, is details.